Hi, Hod. What's up? Six subs is so evil. True. Evil stream. Got Guilty Gear Strive today. Wish me luck. Hell yeah, have fun. Guilty Gear's fun. It's tough, but it's fun. Hopefully your computer can run it. Evil. So what's the mistake? Everything here is not on world grid. None of this is on world grid. Here's the note that I left for myself last time. Refer to notepad as to what to build here. Oh, I should open that up. Also rebuild this entire platform. It's not on world grid, you dumb fuck. Cool. Thanks, me from the past. Discord junk. No. It's probably in this folder. Ha. Satisfactory notes. Perfect. Okay, so what's over here? 150 copper ore needs to be turned into pure copper ingots. Got it. So this is the... Let's see. Needs to be turned into pure copper ingots. 200 of it goes to aluminum, which means 175 copper ingots goes to making copper sheets. Bunch of assemblers, bunch of math that I already had made out. Helicat! Yay! It is the cat! He's here! He gets to watch me break all this shit that I fucked up. I think I'm gonna leave the funny tower intact, but just sort of change how it outputs. Because all of this needs to go. I make sure I'm throwing away all this excess copper ore that I don't need. Have I explained what world grid is? Do you guys know what world grid means when I say world grid? No. Oh, here we go. Let me throw away some leaves. The grid that you place tiles. This is true, but it also... Hang on. Now that I have a new mouse, I can go back into key bindings. And where is... like... Mouse, there. There we go. Alright, perfect. So, yes, I was on Warframe earlier. So, world grid... Wait. Wait, is it? Hang on. Wait a second. Okay, so if I hold control, you see how it like the block snaps to like specific spots, right? That's world grid. That means that whenever I place a block on grid here, I could theoretically connect this block to every other block placed on world grid, which is very useful when it comes to like building train lines and shit. Wait. Wait, it is on world grid. Wait, did I just break all that for no good reason? You gotta be shitting me. Dude, I had this I remember having this moment where like, hang on. Am I just tripping? I'm going back to the previous fucking stream. Hang on. How much stuff did I break? Everything you see in the thumbnail. Wait, hang on. World grid. No! Wait, am I just fucking dumb? World grid, right? Am I just really fucking stupid? Because I had it at like a funny angle. Oh my god, I'm fucking dumb! It was fine! If you're stupid and you know it, clap your hands. Ah, god damn it. It was all fine. Fuck me. Alright, well, I get to rebuild everything. Good job, me. Throw you away. So no mistake was made? Yeah, no, I didn't make any mistakes. I don't know how I managed to fuck that one up. In the sense that there was no fuck up. Do you have the... Oh, yeah, you're right. I could just reload the save. Yeah, hang on. Do a little rewind time. Thank you, Spaghetti Chin. I don't have to rebuild everything. Magic. I'm going back in time. Back in time. Whoa! It's like it's never broken. That's crazy. Now the thumbnail makes no sense. Are you fucking kidding me? I can't believe that. Yeah, so that's world grid by holding on to snap mode with left control. This is free build. This is world grid. Yeah, that's perfectly aligned. I don't know how I managed to make that kind of fuck up. Just say to all the new people that we already fixed it. Yes! I fixed it by removing the sign that says I did something wrong. Alright, okay. So now I just get to do regular things, like calculate how much water I need. Calculator, come to me! I have 10 of these. What is 10 times 10? Yeah, I don't know. I'll calculate later. Floor holes first. Oh, that was funny. Cool. This machine will have an impact on the climate change? Yes. In fact, my entire factory network might have a bit of a pickle with climate change. Not the numbers. Yeah, welcome to Satisfactory. We have math and numbers, and you're gonna fucking like it. When's the last time I showed off like the full? Let me grab like the full map overhead from the calculator. Let's see. Let's see. Local app data %. Open that file folder. Go to factory games, saved, save games, funny number, day 32 part 1. Okay. Yeah, we want to talk about fucking climate change. We are most certainly having an impact on the climate here. When you look at the totality of all of the things that I have built. Alright. So, let me refer to my notes here. Says that the copper that's coming from up here, we're bringing it down here. Turning it into pure copper ingots. And then I need copper sheets to make steamed sheets into assemblers making heat sinks. Okay, so whatever's made here, I gotta choo-choo my way across the beach to this factory over there. To be fair, Greg lives in the environment, so we don't care. Yeah, fuck Greg. Greg is such a narcissist, too. He thinks that, like, the entire planet belongs to him, but clearly it doesn't. Okay. It belongs to the Satisfactory Corporation. Break you. I honestly only need the 1 or 2. I don't know why I built so many of them. 6, please. So I need 100 water. You're plenty. Actually, you know what? Put one right there. Grab one of you. Did I just do the same thing? Oh my god. I'm fucking dumb. I got the new mouse. It's the same as the old mouse, but now the middle mouse button works. And, it's cuter, because it's white and pink. And I fucking love it. You go... I once had a white Wii. Oh god, what happened to it? Because, I mean, most of them were white. I sold it to GameStop and they only gave like 40 bucks. I see, I understand now. I misunderstood the term once there. That it had somehow stopped being white. I need to go ahead and power all these, that way I can work underneath here. So I went to Pride yesterday. Me and Maddie went to Pride. It was awesome. Turns out, the actual parade portion was earlier in the day, so we ended up missing that. Not a huge deal. I bought tickets for the convention side of things, so we went to the convention. And now, I'm the proud owner of large pride flags. It finally happened. Was Walter there? Yes! Walter was there. Did you see the pictures? We saw Walter and Jesse. It was pretty funny. I remember Maddie, before we got there, Maddie was like, you know that there's like a statue of Jesse and Walter somewhere. I was like, do you want to see it? And she was like, no. I was like, what? Why not? Come on. She's like, it just seems so weird for like a TV show to get its own statue. And I was like, but it's cool. Hi, Dex. And then we walk into the convention center. And there's fucking Walter and Jesse, and we were like, oh, they're in the convention center. They're not, like, in the middle of town. Alright, well, that makes more sense. That's fine. So I got some pictures of them. I ended up buying so much shit. I also got, like, a bunch of free stickers. And I put them on my computer. And they were awesome. There we go. Now I need some power to reach underneath. There we go. Grab a pump. And power it. There we go. That should help move all the water up and over eventually. Once the pipes saturate. I'm currently photo editing the Steam page of Silksong, so it looks like the game is gonna be released in a few weeks. We do a little bit of trolling. I don't want to say that I'm excited for Silksong yet, because, like, anything could happen, right? It's been delayed so many times, it could get delayed again. Therefore, I do not wish to become excited. However, the fact that it seems like it's actually going to release this time gives me a slight amount of hope. You know what I mean? Silksong tomorrow. Yeah, sure thing. Hey, is Hod still here? Hang on, participants. Okay, it doesn't say that Hod is still here. You should, like, post that in, like, either other games or Meme Dungeon or something once you're done with it and be like, look, Silksong tomorrow! And ping Hod. And they'll freak the fuck out. Alright, so now I need 175 to be used to make copper sheets. This is 37 and a half. I'm assuming that doesn't translate nicely. No, it's 4 and 6 and a bit. What about 200 divided by 3? 37 and a half. Also no. You good over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out where they're coming from.
Yeah. Send me a Silksong tomorrow meme and I'll send it to Hod. There you go. Perfect. Why does this not have water? Okay, hang on. There's water here. There's water in the pipe. Yes, yes. There's not water here. There's now water there. Okay, I think it's just gonna take a minute for everything to sort of get saturated. That's fine. How do I want to do this? I gotta split this up in a very annoying way. What is, hang on. We're gonna do some math, some numbers. You got to punch your printer. I feel that. Okay, so I need 175 and 200 out of this. Here. Let's... No, if I divide it further, it's not gonna help. You know, I guess what I... 100 divided by 3... 100 divided by 37... It's 5 1/3. You know what I could do? You know what I could do is I could take 6 of these as an output, feed them into a train system that takes them over there, and then because that would be excess over there, I could smart splitter here and then feed the excess back into the rest and then use that to make steam cheats. Right? 200 for aluminum. I have aluminum ingots. I need sheets to go over there. Right. Okay, so I said that I need 200 to go this way. So what if I get 200 and, like, train it over there? Which means I need 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then smart splitter. Center output becomes copper ingots. Left output becomes overflow. And then we come over here. Right now, it's just all gonna put it down that belt. There we go. I don't want to... It doesn't want to print when I want it to. The second I want to game it, suddenly decides to print anything. Stop now, but I can unplug it. You can also, like, go into Windows down at, like, the little system tray or whatever, and you can usually tell it to, like, cancel any pending print jobs. It's usually an option. Alright, it's train time. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no! Oh, this is no... Oh, God. Well, alright. I should have known this day would come. I am out of iron plates. I can no longer build anything properly. I have 80 iron plates to my name, and that is it. Okay. Sidetrack. I gotta go back to the main base and build some shit. Or literally anywhere. Anywhere that just has iron. Wait, why didn't I just go down the beach? My dune buggy's over at the beach. I don't know when I passed out, but apparently my brain needed a power nap. Yeah, so... Oh god. Literally everything? Hang on, what about rods? I'm guessing I'm low on rods, too. No, not yet. Wait, why are we not... Oh god, I'm out of steel pipes, too. Oh, fuck. Alright, this is bad. Well... I have to ignore that entire factory for a bit and go back to spawn and work on some basic factories. Can we use glass? I don't have glass. Going to bed the first moment I feel anywhere near tired? That sounds like a good idea. I was pretty dead to the world last night. Don't reset your brain with something sweet? What? Is an Xbox controller good for Guilty Gear? Probably. I prefer playing Guilty Gear with a controller, but there are some people here that are like keyboard purists. So that is going to be a up to you kind of decision. Okay, so here's what just happened. Do you remember a long time ago when like I was working on tearing down the original factories, and we just moved a bunch of the production off to somewhere else, so that way we didn't have to like worry about it. You have short-term memory loss. Okay, well, a long time ago, I tore down the entire factory system near spawn because all of it was running on like old like miners and old belts and old tech. And so I was like, I want to tear all this down and rebuild it at some point, right? But the first thing I have to do is take all of the materials that are like within the system and put them in storage, so that way I can still use them using the dimensional depot, and then not worry about just come back to it at some point, right? Well, I've kind of run out of materials in the storage bank. All of that stuff that was like sitting in storage getting used from the depot, from the dimensional depot, it's gone now. In terms of iron plates, I'm sure iron rods are probably on their way out too. So I guess that's what I'm working on now. Can we buy new materials? Technically, yes. I mean, if we absolutely must, while we're building a new iron setup, we can buy new materials. It's not very efficient, but it is possible. We just need to go back to, we just need to get back to spawn. Ugh. Ah, shit. Alright, whatever. I should just be able to climb over this or something. One eternity later. Dude, rebuilding basic iron production. It's not gonna take an eternity, but it is gonna be a pain. I might have to, like, after stream, I might end up, like, retitling the stream and re-thumbnailing it to better explain what happens in this one. Which is, I ran out of basic materials, and now I gotta go do the thing that I put off, like, several streams ago. Oh my god. Feel like it's gonna take an eternity getting there. Oh, we're about there. We're about there. We gotta come down this hill, and then we start entering the desert zone, and then we get to run over Greg, and we'll be back at the back at the pyramid. See? Entering the desert. Just gotta go under here. Alright, where's Greg at? Come on, Greg. Where are you, asshole? There you are. Fuck you, Greg. Greg's been trying to organize a straight pride for years, but nobody wants to go. Dune Buggy Gaming, exactly. Hi, Murmuring. I guess I am fixing a mistake, just not the mistake that I thought I was. My build was on World Grid. My mistake is that I forgot to rebuild basic production of things, so now I gotta redo that. Alright, so somewhere over here. Yep. Oh god, I have to rebuild. Hang on. What are they? Portable miners. Yeah, I have to rebuild these too. Which means I need steel pipes, and I'm running out of steel pipes as well. Is that the Trans Pyramid of Giza? Yes. Also, the Trans, Bass Pro Shop Pyramid, with whatever you want it to be. I've been meaning to come back. I've been meaning God transplant. Okay, your joke's way funnier, Skull Kid. I've been meaning to make more of these flags, but never got around to it. I didn't even make that one. That was I think Retro who made that one. So you can thank her for that. You can thank her for this massive train depot as well. Okay, we need to be right here. Let's see. Yeah, I have 98 steel frames to my name. Which is the problem. Transgender HQ, this is where they put the chemicals in the water that turn the frogs gay. Do you understand that? Sick of this crap. Alright, and then I need... you... Hi, Flair. Did I say hi to you yet? I don't remember. And then I need a floor hole. It's a good thing pretty much all of my belts run on aluminum, which we have plenty of, and are making. So that's fine. And then we're gonna boost the fuck out of you to 300. Oh, are you an imp here? Oh no, you're normal. Okay. Okay, so now 300. Let's see. Where's my smelters again? Right here. Uh, 30 to 30, which means I need 10. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and dedicate you to just making some more plates because we don't have any and I need them to actually... I need plates to build the plate factory. So we're just gonna do that and just leave that there for right now. Unoptimal? Yes. Do I care? No. Then might as well pretend that I'm gonna make this with walls and shit. I'm neither at my peak nor the simplest. Incredible. I'm probably gonna line this on the roof, but for now this'll do. There we go. Okay. Good. Make me iron plates. You are the only thing making me iron plates. While that's happening, we can go look over here. If we look here, you'll see all these belts that go nowhere. Or come from nowhere, actually, because these go this way. This is where, like, I took resources that were, like, being made around here and went and put them in storage. So we can go look at the mistakes. Same as my true patriot. Nice. Oh, did I tell y'all that I got big pride flags at the Pride convention? I didn't actually own any, like, large tapestry flags, but I do now. I haven't hung them up yet. I gotta decide on where they go, which I have a good idea as to where I'm gonna put them. Which is where every trans person puts them, and above the bed. Yeah, so this is storage for a bunch of shit that was being made and is no longer being made. Don't iron them, such as the tradition. I was already told not to iron them. I shan't. So you are screws. So when this runs out of screws, I will be out of screws. Oh, this is all, like, Bee's stuff that she found. Yeah, there's a supercomputer in there. How about that? Cringed, wear it like a cape. Just might. This is all of our cubes. All of our regular cubes. When that runs out, I think we have somewhere else that's making cubes. I could be wrong. Yep, there's all of our rods, because we're not making any rods right now. Literally anytime I need something that has an iron rod, That's where they're coming from, is right here. What are you? Oh, you're nothing. You must be the iron plates. You are... Those are my miners. Oh god, I don't have many left. What are you? Oh, you're all biofuel. Okay, that's fine. You can stay here. Miners. You're empty, which means I can break you. Throw you away. Throw the leaves away. What's in this one? Is there anything in this one? Rods. Okay. It's a joke that folks don't iron their flags so they look like shit. Okay, well. Then neither shall I. I shall hold true to that tradition. So yeah, right now, if I need to build something that uses iron rods, those iron rods are coming from here, but I have a finite supply of them, which means I need to be over here making more. You can iron them? I would assume so. I don't know. I guess it depends on how cheap they're made.
Yeah, you can iron them
Yeah.
if you want your flag to be straight.
Oh, there you go. You can iron your flag if you want it to be straight, Maddie says.
But yeah, I ironed mine at home and it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I turn your flag into the true flag stratagem? If you found a mod for Helldivers 2 that, like, changed the flag to be a trans flag, I'd go learn how to fucking mod Helldivers 2. Ah, shit. You can Roman cancel during his ult. And it keeps hitting? What the hell? Shows what I know about Anji. Which is not much. The fan's a projectile? Very interesting. So what's the actual recipe? 30 to 20. Okay, no, so this does actually work since it's 30 out to 30 in. Cool, I'll just do that. There's no need to add them up and split them up again. I can just do this. Oh, wait, except for the fact that they're... Shit. Except for the fact that they're wider than the smelters, so... I guess we do have to add them all up. Guess what you found? What'd you find? Oh god. Please tell me. Mods for the one true flag. Of course, the only problem is I don't own that war bond, so I can't play with the flag. Holy shit. I guess I know what I'm farming for next in Helldivers. You know, it's funny, I don't even know where some of this shit's being made. Kind of true factory insanity is not knowing where things are being done and just sort of forgetting how things work. So I'm pretty sure reinforced plates are being made somewhere and being depoted somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. No, you should know where all your shit is. It also doesn't help that, like, I've been playing this save for 135 hours or so, and not all of it was built by me. So, cut me some slack. Side tangent, VTubing has done more to the trans community than one was. The people yearn to be cute anime girls, and I just realized it now. Yes! I want to be the cute anime girl! Get my shit together. Oh, okay. Sure. Fucking live queen doing her taxes stream, getting her shit together. Holy shit, the one true flag but trans. Hell yes. Well, I guess I have to get that war bond now. VTuber amateur hour over, lock in. All right, cool. Back to building shit. And trying not to be completely quiet while doing it as to lose people's interest. Can I get a fucking ceiling mount? Please? Let's see. Take you across. Gee, I was playing Animal Crossing with my friend when it came. She dropped a pear on my island. I was like, did you shit out a pear? A chocolate bagger to take your shit home with you? Hilarious. Oh my god. Dude, Animal Crossing was, like, insane in 2020. That shit was everywhere. You wanna know how everywhere fucking Animal Crossing was at that time? If you don't already know, I was at a gas station pumping gas, right? I was at a fucking gas station, and I got an advertisement, or not even an advertisement, like a fucking news segment at the gas station, at the gas terminal, telling me about how Animal Crossing is like the hot game that everybody's playing. Animal Crossing was perfectly fucking timed for 2020. True! That shit could not have come out at a better time. Hi, cutting board. Paste you. Paste you. Like, crack hit the streets in the 50s. You know what? You're not wrong. You're sick. No! You gotta get better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I can use this node to make rods. I'll just use this for all plates, and then the next one for rods. Conspiracy theory: Nintendo created COVID to sell more Animal Crossing. Oh my god. Pretty fucking hilarious conspiracy theory. Considering how evil Nintendo is, I think you could write something about that, you know what I mean? Now I'm missing iron plates. Who would have guessed I would have run out of iron plates making the iron plate factory because I am out of iron plates. I, by the way, am not getting a Switch 2 for a couple of reasons. One, I am spending a lot of money right now on things for like the channel and the new house that I am now living in. So I cannot afford to buy the Switch 2. Reason number two, they're a mega corporation, Queen. Of course they're evil. Indeed. You know how evil? They're gonna brick your system if you tamper with it. Remotely. Like, you don't own the Nintendo Switch 2. You own, like, a license to use the Nintendo Switch 2. Which I think is absolute bullshit. So no, you will not see any Switch 2 on this channel. New house address reveal when? No! Absolutely not. I legitimately believe COVID was at least a lab leak. I don't know. It might have been. It might not have been. I'm not a pathologist. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight, 9. The only thing about, like, the lab leak hypothesis is that I'm pretty sure a bunch of fucking, scary, dumbass Republicans are the ones that are, like, mostly convinced about that. And they stupid, so... I don't want to say you stupid. I just want to say that if the Republicans believe it's true, then it might not be true. I'll acquire my Switch 2 games legally. From my local game store, TM. Exactly. However, because Nintendo is extremely litigious, even if I were to get Switch 2 games from my local game store, wink wink, nudge nudge, I would not be comfortable playing them on stream, so we're not going to. Where's my fucking building? Why can I not press 2 to build? Wait, what did I fucking fat finger to make building not possible? Wait, what the fuck did I just do? Help. I, Dexter, am not saying that I support piracy, but I, Dexter, support piracy. Listen, I think Nintendo's gonna be fine if I, get my Nintendo Switch 2 games from my local game store. That is factory. Cannot build with hotbar. What did I just do? Opening. Oh, okay, so it might have been... That's weird. Okay. I literally just found the answer on Reddit. The answer was to, open up a machine and then close it because it has something to do with copy and pasting. Okay, well, whatever. I can build again. That's whatever. Piracy was never bad. People just ate up the you wouldn't download a car shit. I wouldn't say that, like, all piracy is never bad, right? I wouldn't put that kind of label on it, you know what I mean? Although I do really like Hakita, his preference on piracy. If y'all don't know, Hakita is the one who made Ultra Kill. I'm pretty sure he like tweeted out at one point that like culture, what did he say? Like culture is not something to be like gate kept or something. If you can't afford to buy Ultra Kill and you still want to play Ultra Kill, like he does not care if you pirate Ultra Kill. My stance on old books is that if the author is dead, it's free to read. Yeah. And cool pirating textbooks? Oh, hell yeah. Fuck that shit. Copyright has gotten to be such a mess in this country, and you can blame Disney for it. Because they've been lobbying the government for decades, trying to keep our grubby little hands off their precious IP. And now we have copyright rules about how shit can be still copyrighted like 70 years after the original creator's death or something. I honestly wouldn't pirate games, however, when it comes to Adobe. Yeah, I think piracy, oh god, tends to be like a moral thing. Okay. Can I fit... Can I fit a double stack? No. Okay, just give me the regular ones. That's fine. We'll do... you, and then you. Actually, hang on. Wait. No, like that. And then that. There we go. Now we're cooking. And then into depot here. There we go. Alright, so this will hold all of our plates. Would a Marxist historian be really mad? Really be mad that I got his book on LibGen? True. When it hears me talking about firing the first one, it's gonna turn it to a transformer and hunt me down. Dude, if Nintendo could, they would. I've built all these mergers backwards! God damn it. Exactly, not paying $100 for Pokemon. I have not bought or played a Pokemon game since Omega Ruby for the 3DS. Like, I don't really need another Pokemon game. I'm gonna be real. Since you're no longer wanted here? What do you mean you're no longer wanted here? Hellycat. Would Blackbeard pirate games? No, Hellycat, listen. When there's active conversation, I can't always see everything that everyone says. Of course you're wanted here. If it's EP time, then go EP, but like don't believe that like I don't want you here, because that's not true. Shakes Hellycat's treat box. Hellycat, I have a question for you. What is your catnip? What is your personal catnip? And by that I mean, a substance of great glory that you love and cherish, like a snack or something. You know what I mean? Oh, mental health playing up again. Okay, understandable, understandable, right? I get that, but do not believe for a second that I do not want you here. Okay? I was so down the social rabbit hole that I'm a firm believer that Marx was a hack who has not worked a day in his life and was actively freeloading off the people around him, not the social net way. What the hell?
It's true.
True?
Yeah, it's like 100% true. The guy never worked a day in his life.
Really?
Yeah, Friedrich Engels was really rich. He was like a factory owner, and he kind of just lived off his money.
Huh. Well, how about that?
Yeah, the other irony is that Friedrich Engels was a factory owner.
But like Karl Marx like made a bunch of writing dissing him basically for being a factory owner
No,
because of the
no, they collaborated.
they collaborated.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very strange. Who would win, every Pokemon or a billion light? What the hell? Yeah, a billion is a lot. You know how much a billion is? In terms of a million? See, I don't know this history as well as I probably should. I need to go read more. Dude, the difference between a million and a billion is about a billion. Like, yeah, it's 1,000 millions. Fucking hell. Anyway, that is the iron plate situation taken care of. We now have quite a bit of plates and quite a bit of plate storage. A billion is more than one. Yeah, it's bigger than 5. Yeah. Math ain't mathing today? What are you talking about? I'm doing good maths. I am a math expertise. Swear to God, when I took the entrance exam for my first college that I went to, which is like a community college, fucking, I had to be like, they gave me like a math test that was like, yeah, the more correct answers you get on this math test, the more questions it's gonna give you, and that's gonna help us determine like what math placement you should be placed at. Fucking, I couldn't finish the test because they closed. I was still doing math. I was like on to trigonometry and like pre-cal, and it like hit 8 a.m. at 8 p.m. and they're like, yeah, you need to go. And I'm like, I'm not done. It keeps giving me math questions. Okay. So here's the deal, right? Plates are now automated and being stored. This is a good thing. I also need to make and store rods, iron rods. The problem is I do have quite a lot of them stored right now. So I might just make that tomorrow's problem again. Because I kind of want to go back to building trains. I heard you screaming about math. Wrong account, but yes. You also got me into college. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Do you care that you're on that account? I don't have Crowbar on my phone. Okay, well, hey, look, it's Kirby. And yes, I did end up helping them a little bit on their, like, entrance exam on the math portion because they were doing it, like, online or something. I didn't help that much. I think they might overstate it some, but, yeah. It was more than a little. If you say so. I don't remember it being that much. What's in here? Oh, okay, yeah, it's fine. Alright, yeah, so, like, I'm not automating... We love a little nepotism. No, it's just friendly helping each other out. I don't know, I genuinely didn't understand some of those questions. Okay, yeah, so we're not automating any of these iron rods, which means we're gonna have to come back and, like, build those eventually. But I don't want to, so I'm not going to. I still have plenty. I'm more worried about not having any steel pipe. So that needs to get fixed. And I think I can fix it relatively easily. Relatively. The joy of learning humanities. I haven't had a math class in 40 years. I mean, I don't think I had that many math classes after I, like, got my electives, like, got my, like, math credits down. The last math class I ever took was, like, like, an introductory Java course. Because that way I didn't have to do any more fucking calculus. Anything past geometry is like speaking French to you? Ah! Woof. Yeah, okay, so over here, we have a problem. I'm fairly sure... Okay, so here's the problem. Over here, we have the same deal where we're just storing shit. Oh, you're completely empty. Okay, well, I don't know what you were, but, I guess you're gone now. That's my... stators. Oh, you were the steel pipe. Right, okay. Back to drawing blueprints for things I'm gonna build. Oh, gee, if only you knew geometry to help you with your buildings. If only you knew how, like, what a perimeter is or some shit. Okay, I'm pretty sure somewhere else in this world we are automating the production of encased industrial beams. Okay? Which means we don't need this. Which means that these constructors making steel beams don't necessarily need to be steel beams. These steel pipes do need to be steel pipes, and we can't steal from them to go into storage because they're making stators to make motors, and we're already underproducing motors. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double check the map. Let's see. If we come look over here again, I'm fairly certain that somewhere over... Now that's aluminum. That's plastic. You're aluminum. Somewhere on this map, I'm pretty sure Retra and Femrat are producing encased beams. Which means I should be able to get rid of this. The question is where? What are you? Yeah, okay, over here, over here. Depot upload rate of encased beams. Cool. So, that means we can get rid of you. Oh god, I don't have space! Hang on. I gotta run over to a different factory real quick to dump off all this, plant material. At some point, we're probably gonna have to build more motors somewhere. Because I think we're underproducing motors, which is a problem, and I think I need them later in another step. Oh yeah, didn't I put down like a... I think that's for HOD. I think I put like a coal generator down just for HOD or some shit. God, that is all... Holy shit, that is... Ugh. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna clog up this system even more. I guess I could, put a fucking... one of these up here. There we go, fuck it, why not? Upload even more, biofuel. What are you? You're more biofuel. God. I have so much fucking biofuel. You're all leaves. There we go. Have fun with that. And these lion versus Pokemon and men versus gorilla thing brought me back. It's like 2012 when this was big. Saw at least one BuzzFeed article about it. Wait, was this like a thing in 2012? I don't remember that. Yeah, I'm getting rid of that. That doesn't need to be there. Not that it wasn't, I just don't remember. Wait, Murmurine. Are you also on the older side of things? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You remember reading BuzzFeed in 2012? Are you like my age? Curious. I was an impressionable youth. Well, I guess this stuff can stay where it is. Yeah, which means I don't need any of this concrete. But I don't want to break it right now, so I'm not going to. I'm just gonna leave it here. I was told I sound older than I am, at least in text. Oh, damn. Thought we were moving concrete to Walmart? Huh? You are now making steel pipes. We're doing steel pipes now. Iron pipe. Yo, wait a minute. That could be very useful somewhere. All right, cool. So now we're depoting steel pipe again. Thank God. All right, cool. For all intents and purposes, I am 22 years of age, unrestricted. Huh. Interesting. Fair enough, I suppose. Uh, Europe mention. Alright, so that fixes two problems. That doesn't fix all problems. You getting age shamed? No. Absolutely not. Listen, the fact that you had, like, unrestricted internet access in 2012 when you're 22 is a very interesting mix. Hungry. Ah. Yum. I guess that means we can go back to what I was doing. I'll have to fix the, I'll have to fix the steel rods and screws and portable miners at some point. But for now, not an issue. And I get to go run over Greg again. He was there once for an exchange trip. Oh, that's cool. I've only ever been to Ireland in terms of, like, places in Europe. Where's Greg? There, run over Greg. Greg! There you are. Fuck you, Greg. You know that Greg's a white nationalist? It's true. He's a real piece of work. Alright. Now we get to drive all the way back. At some point, hang on. What's being made over here? Gregory, you shameful, wretched beast. I am here to take my money back. What's being depoted over here? Anything? Okay, we're depoting reinforced iron plates. Okay, that's something. I did not make this mess. This is not my handiwork. That's for sure. You know what I think I'm gonna do? Since this entire machine is, like, stalled. Where is, like... You're a splitter, right? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do something a little cursed, but this whole area is pretty cursed, so what does it matter? To keep from having to make a dedicated screw factory, I'm just gonna branch off the screw that's over here. There we go. And then we're gonna depot screws over here. Damn it. What if I do... No, hang on. Perfect. God, this is ugly. Oh well. That goes into there. That goes into there. Perfect. Okay, so now we're depoting screws. And not only are we depoting screws, we're depoting screws that are being made, like, by a factory. I'm gonna upgrade some of these belts, though. There we go. Perfect. Oh, sweeps. Yeah, well, it's better than having to, like, actually build a dedicated screw factory just so I can depot screws. So now I don't have to worry about screws. I still have to worry about iron rods at some point and automated miners, because those used to be automated and now they're not. So that's a separate problem, which we'll have to deal with at some point. You don't want to be in a lion worker riot. I imagine so. I don't want to piss off a bunch of angry union lions. I feel like I've missed some of the context for union worker lions, but I can definitely say that I wouldn't want to piss them off. Also, now that I know that I can kill you, no more nasty plants. Fuck you. Bye-bye. No more gas plants. I don't want to have to drive next to them. Bink. Alright, now we get to go back to the coast. Hey, big man. Hang on, is this my doggo friend that's, like, sitting in the road? This is not my doggo friend. Okay, I have a doggo friend around here somewhere. I forget what we named him. He's got a funny name. We should try and find him before we leave this area to go hit the coast again. He should be somewhere around here. Lion Unionists will be crushed by the Lion Separatists and their droid army. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Alright, where's my lizard doggo companion? Last I saw, he was somewhere around here. Is he on the map? No. Vehicles, map markers, dismantle crates, resources, players. No, he's not here. So wait a minute, where is he? I'm gonna check the big map, because I'm pretty sure the big map will tell me where he is. Simba from The Lion King is Furry Jesus? No, Furry Jesus is Aslan from the fucking Chronicles of Aslan or whatever. Chronicles of Narnia. That's Furry Jesus. You need to get into who's Furry Jesus is that one. Where is my lizard doggo? He is near here. Okay. Well, where is he? That's where I fed him. Where is he? I learned how to tame a lizard doggo, and now I don't know where he is. He's supposed to be somewhere around here. Just south of this spot? Huh. I don't know where he is. Yes, Hod. What is it? Which see Narnia was made by an extremely Christian man. Yeah, I know. So making the Jesus stand in his big cuddly animal was a must. No, I get that. I downloaded a mod to remove parts of maps, and they're still there, and I did stuff right. Are you sure that you put, like, are you sure that you set up the mod folder correctly? I can't exactly go into the specifics on the mod folder right now. I guess I kinda could. But I'm a wee bit busy. Anyway. I'm here mansplaining my Christian fanfiction. All I was told to put the thing in a mods folder. Okay, hang on. Steam, library, guilty, gear, strive, property, no, manage, browse local files, engine, hey, I remember where my mod folder is. Yeah, okay. So the mods folder goes in Guilty Gear Strive, Red, Content, Packs, and then in the Packs folder, make your mods folder, and then the mods go in that folder. The .pack and .sig files go in that folder. Hopefully you have your mods folder in the right place. And then give it another shot. Go and delete system 32. Yeah, uh-huh. Press Alt F4 to receive God mode. Hold down the power button on your computer for 5 seconds to activate turbo mode and increase your computer's performance. If you're running out of RAM space, download more RAM. I need a name for this guy. I mean, we hate Greg, but I don't really know who he is and if we should like him or not. Increase the bit rate of streams and videos. Ah, I see, I see. That's a good tip for me. Alright. Whoa! Big flip! Ah, shit! There we go. No, it's fine. No problem. Would pirates or Vikings win in a fight? Didn't we have this question already? Didn't I say pirates because they're the ones with guns? Like... yeah, pirates have cannons and guns and shit. And Vikings are in, like, longboats with sails and no guns. I think as long as you allow guns into the equation, it doesn't really work. Vikings would win 9 times out of 10, but go off queen. But Vikings don't have guns. That's like the whole thing. Like fucking Viking shit. Viking ship shows up next to a pirate ship. Pirate ship blows a hole in the fucking Viking ship. What are they gonna do about it? Shoot arrows at them? If they don't have boats, if maybe the Vikings? I guess that's more of a person-to-person thing, I guess. Vikings can tank fucking bullets. I see. Did they make all of their armor with Kevlar? Sorry, I'm not well read on Viking and pirate facts. Vikings have the gods on their side? Aren't you Christian? Does that not nullify that argument? Ah, yes, the Vikings would win because they'd call on Zeus to smite thine enemies. Okay, how do I put the files from the mod in there, like the zips? You gotta unzip them and put the pack and sig files in there. You should say Zeus. Oh, wait, shit. Listen. Oh, I'm okay, Vanessa from downtown Toronto. Listen, I may be stupid. I don't know Viking gods, okay? You at least know 3. Norse shit. Viking is the job. Wait, okay. Is Loki a Norse god? Hang on. Pirate is a job too. What are pirate gods? Cthulhu? Yes, I got one. Okay, Loki is a Norse god. And horse fucker. Wait a minute. Which one's the horse fucker? Hey, what? Loki fucked a horse? Holy shit. Okay, now I'm just trying to remember the hang on. I'm just trying to remember the things that were in God of War. Loki was in God of War, but like no, but that had no, that's Thor, not Zeus. Yeah, Thor. I don't know how many train stations I'm gonna need over here. I'm just gonna make a bunch of empty ones. There we go. Okay, so Thor and Loki, and then, like, who else? Wait a minute. I feel like this should be easy, but I'm fucking it up. Okay, you load. Loki was canonically genderqueer because that motherfucker was in bed with anything and everything. Talos? Like the Talos Principle? That's a game. I know the Talos Principle. I don't know how many of y'all know the Talos Principle. It do be a game. Ahsoka? Wait a minute. Ahsoka is Parthenos? Talos does not exist. Go on with your day, citizen. I don't understand. When did Ahsoka become a god? I don't remember this in the prequels. Wait, no, hang on. Is Talos a Elder Scrolls thing? Yeah! Yeah, there you go. Akatos. I am going to purposely misread that. Let's see. And Platt, fuck it. I mean, Ahsoka is not a god, but I did have a crush on her when I was a child. Like many people growing up with the Clone Wars. Dude, I grew up with the Clone Wars. We were watching it on like my family, me and my sister were watching it on TV when it came out. And then like we got to the episode where the clones were infected with like parasites in their head or some shit. And it kind of freaked out my sister, so we stopped watching it. And that was like the end of the Clone Wars TV show that we watched. I think since then, me and Kirby have gone back and like watched the rest of it. I don't remember it all that well. It was just sort of binged through it. And I don't really remember what was all in it. Yeah, that episode. Real. Fucking... freaked us out. No, we were actively watching it on TV, and we were like recording it with our DVR. It also always bugged me, like it always bugged me that Ahsoka was Anakin's Padawan when bro was like not a Jedi Master and therefore shouldn't have had a Padawan, in my opinion. Like, dude's not a master. How can you be a fucking training a Padawan if you're not a fucking master? That one never made sense to me. He's Bannekin? What the fuck? Right, this needs to change. Because I need to run a train line over here to go around the place. Banana... Wait, what? I'm getting gaslit. Nah, this is bullshit. The fuck you mean, Bananakin? It's like gatekeep girl boss. Yeah, except for I'm the one being gaslit. Genuine lore question. Bye, gamer. Bananakin. What the fuck? Huh? This motherfucker on fucking eating beans or some shit. I don't fucking know. I spent 10 minutes wandering around a city in Morrowind trying to figure out where the Mage Guild was because the NPC said it was in the east. I got east and west mixed up. Do you not have a compass?
It's like left and right. I got him mixed
Oh
up.
no, not the left and right. Hang on. Can I ask?
Yeah, what's up?
I was gonna ask them if they have any trouble with lefts and rights.
Okay.
Chat, do y'all have... Hey, question, are you building like a Hydron Collider? Not yet. We haven't gotten to nuclear yet. Just so you know. We will have to do nuclear energy at some point. I'm not really looking forward to it. But y'all get your lefts and rights mixed up. No, do you? No, Maddie does. I don't. I've never had an issue with this. No, I have a friend who has that and found out when I was giving him directions on a trip to the Netherlands. Was funny. Would you say like, oh, take a right up here, and then he just like cut left? Yeah, let me go this way. I had to point to the direction he had to turn instead of just saying right or something. Ah. No, I've never had an issue with that. I am reminded though of a story of a time when I did mix them up, and I'll probably never forget them again. I was in middle school on a field trip with the cool teacher. I've told you all about the cool teacher who had like fucking the spider in the classroom that got out and drew a web in our classroom. Because we were like a private Christian school, we could pretty much do whatever the hell we wanted when it came to like field trips and shit. So like one year, the middle schoolers got to go to fucking like Tennessee and go caving, right? Crazy shit. Whitewater rafting. Dude, whitewater rafting's so much fun. Side tangent. But like there I am on the bus, and teacher like jokingly is like, "Hey, Queen, guide me. I'm gonna close my eyes. You tell me to go left or right." And I panicked. I panicked and told him the wrong direction. And then I never forgot which one was which. Okay, gang, I just have to ask what the fuck is with queer kids going to Christian schools? It's not even a stereotype. Dude, one of my fucking classmates, I think he turned out to be gay, so, you know, we'll just add to the stereotype with that one. Honestly, I don't know. I think it's gotta do something with repression. The Christian school turns them gay. Wonder why kids going to gender segregated end up gay. We weren't gender segregated. But we did wear polo shirts. I had to wear like cargo shirts and polo shorts. So that's something. This is not on the same height level. Ah, whatever. Yeah, that's enough space for the car. Although I do need to cut down more trees. I'm gonna put in solo mode, so that way I'm not gathering everything off the ground. Wait, am I shaving the fucking trees? Hang on a second. Give me another one. Did I just cut the tree down twice because I was like fucking shaving it? Maybe this one. I was weird. I'm convinced many more people are bisexual than we think. It's possible. I mean, I wasn't repressed recently. I just looked at a cute guy and asked myself, damn, why should I limit myself? Ah! Honestly. Dude, all this social stigma about fucking, like, being gay and shit, like, ooh, I'm like, fucking, if the girl's cute, if the guy's cute, just admit the fact that they're cute, like, goddamn, goddamn. You're allowed to be happy. I swear to God, I feel like people in this country forget that they're allowed to be happy. And then they turn into Republican freaks. Happy does not make profit? Dude, forget profit. I'm just talking about from like a way of living kind of thing, you know what I mean? I find it really interesting how like fucking conservatives will always paint, or at least try to paint, like leftists and gay people and trans people as like stereotypically miserable people, right? But in reality, I'm fucking happy. You know? I get to be the person that I want to be. You think leftists are miserable? Are you miserable? No? Okay, see? See, she's a contrarian. She's here to fucking mess with me or some shit. I get to be the person that I want to be, and I get to fucking have a cute girlfriend. Like, hell yeah. My guy, you do not have to be miserable just because you want to stick your dick in a fucking cute boy. like, if the senator's cute, just fucking fuck him, you know? Don't worry about it. To be fair, a good chunk of the first American settlers were religious nuts, even by the 18th century Catholic churches. Yeah, well, guess what? I once had a girlfriend, but the government intervened. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Okay, I'm gonna put right here. And I want two freight platforms. And then a empty platform. Okay, good, that works. Although... no, it doesn't in this configuration. Okay, hang on. So this needs to go on here. And it needs to point this way. And it needs to be 3... So that way it can go here. Okay, perfect. That goes like that. Ultra-left Marxist government took my girlfriend and replaced it with a cute permanently online boy wife. It's a sad story, really. Ah, shit. Oh my god. Alright, so then you... God, I want to say something quippy in response to that, but I don't know exactly what to say. Sounds like one of those mass production mangas. Oh god. I particularly enjoy the type of weeb that says I'm into femboys, but that's okay. They're girly enough. Hi, DJ Peach. I'm good. I'm having fun. We're having a giggle about leftism, gay culture, repression, and femboys. So yeah, that's how stream's going over here. Well, I build a fucking choo-choo train. And by denial because she considered femboys feminine enough. Yes, I remember now. Look, we had the conversation, by gamer. I remember now. It's alright. Alright, cool. That takes care of that. Okay, so the first train is to be unload. It is weird. Do not say that in public. Oh my god. Y'all are crazy. Okay, so yeah, so that all goes over here. How many assemblers do I need? 200 for aluminum. I don't know if I did this math yet. I'll have to figure that out in a bit. You really try. Let's see. Sometimes we yearn for things we cannot have, Jimbo. I really have. I really have. Oh my god. Y'all are killing me. Redouble your efforts. Aye, aye, Captain. Holy shit. Okay, so that's that. Um... Fuck. Yeah, so this is aluminum ingots. How many? 30, 30, 10, 20. 20 times 30 is 600, right? Where'd my calculator go? 20 times 600. Yeah, and then I need smelters? No, assemblers to make Alicad sheets. Right. Okay, so 600 divided by 30. Okay, so then it's just 20 assemblers. Got it, because it's 200. Got it. So I need 20 assemblers. And I probably have to do them on the next floor up. And some, more than likely. There's a song called Forced Gender Reassignment. I must in 21? You stupid. Hi, cutting board. Glad you're back. You're stupid. I need 20 assemblers. So I need the product down there to make it up to the floor above. So I'm going to put down a floor hole on this block right there. Bad news, I might have to uninstall and refund Guilty Gear. Damn! Well, it was worth a shot. Did you bring... There's somebody else in the server that has, like, the game, like, brought all the way down. They have it set to, like... I don't know what their resolution is, but their resolution scaling is, like, 25% or something. It's 2 a.m. on a Monday and I have an exam, but if... No, you know what? I think your exam should probably be... I think your exam should probably be your priority. I'm gonna be real. Let's not forget about the exam, huh? Despite intense experimentation. Alright, so that's 5 of my 20 assemblers. I'm gonna have to, like, get more vertical. Just fine. Maybe the exam will have the exact subject. I don't know. Who the fuck's trying to kill me right now? Oh, you. Fuck off. I'm building here. Piss off. Y'all are insane. But it's pretty fucking funny. Listen, I'm just trying to build a fucking factory, okay? That's my goal here. My goal is to just build a factory. Come on. Alright, I gotta gather everything from you. Actually, you know what? I want it to face the other way. I don't think my 60-year-old history professor would like to hear about me fucking men. Unless it's like the Greeks or the Romans. Oh my fucking... How do you select edge loops in Blender? I don't know. I don't know how to use Blender. Oh my god. I'm dying. Somebody drop a medic bag. Oh. This shit isn't that funny, but the 2 a.m. brain has me cackling. I'm just like that. I'm just susceptible to giggles. Oh god, okay. Let me double check that I actually made this right. Yeah, okay. Once laughed 30 minutes straight at the word meteoroid. What? Why? No, nobody saw the fucking name of that train station. Don't worry about it. We're making heat sinks over there. Oh my god. Bog witch vibes in my room. Need a wart on my... Got the evil ass slapped down. Oh, for fuck's sake. Y'all are great. I fucking... Listen, this is one of the reasons why I do this. Is because sometimes I build a factory while people are in my ear talking about fucking impreg. And I'm like, okay, yep, sure. I don't know, man. Sometimes it be like that. It really do. And you know what? It's funny. So I can't really complain. Sometimes I wonder if that's really what I want on my channel, but you know what? I don't know. And disappear into the woods. There you go, just pretend like it's holding it up. Right, tutorial, but no. No, absolutely not. Oh god, no. Alright. You start at copper ingots and plat. You load copper ingots and unload nothing. Then you go to the heatsink factory and load nothing and unload copper ingots. Save. Save changes. Turn on self-driving. Close. Alright, let's double check this works. I mean, what's the point of joining a gay-ass community if not to talk about impreg? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're wrong. If I wasn't at least a bit gay and stupid, I would not be looking at a VTuber at the dead of night before an exam. Go to sleep! Go to sleep! You better be studied for it. I swear to God. You better not be here at 2 a.m. without studying first. School's important, okay? Believe it or not, I do have a degree. Let's double check this works. I have done nothing but study for 3 days. That's good. That's good. However, being well rested for a class... Oh, shit. I don't have any fucking... Station unreachable. Shit! Hang on. I never put any block signals down. Although that's not a problem with one car on one isolated thing. Wait. No! I did do it wrong. Shit. Hang on. Wait a minute. 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 Fuck! I did it wrong. Shit! Oh my god. Okay. I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. I'm European. I can fix this. It's a good thing I already had It's a good thing I already left some extra space. Fuck, you mean the wrong side? Yeah, my trains drive on the right side of the road. Don't you know the correct side of the road? Get with the times. Here in America, we drive on the right side of the road. Because the right stands for freedom! Ah! There we go. Okay. Now it's working. Now I just need to add those block signals, because eventually this will probably connect. Although, now I need to fucking... Oh, God. Yeah, this is all kinds of mess. Well, now this is extremely inefficient, but it does work, so that's something. That means that every time it comes into the station, it's gonna have to go, here, and then around, and then in here, and then back out and around to go that way. So, cool. Good job. Good job, me. I fucked it up, and I don't care to fix it. The fucking freight train loop-de-loop. Yeah, honestly. It really do. which means you need to be there. It really does do a fucking loop-de-loop. Good job, me. I am the very smart. Well, I'm assuming it's working since it came back with no freight. So it must have dropped off its cargo properly. You should make an art stream and draw stuff. I've done it before. I'm not good at it. The last time I did that, I spent multiple streams in fucking Microsoft Paint. And if you want to watch the result of that, there's a video on the channel that's like a fucking a speed paint of the whole experience. Like if you want that experience, I did kind of do it already. That shit took a long time, and I have other plans. Are you sure you're not a park ride engineer by any chance? I don't know. Speaking of, I have to take a web design for next semester, and I don't want to do it, but it's a required class. I took a fucking HTML class. That shit was fun. I like working in HTML. I'm assuming that's what you mean by web design class, is working in HTML. Block you. Yeah, that should be okay. Alright, whatever. The train does a fucking loop-de-loop. Who cares? It works. Now I've got copper and aluminum up here together. And then I don't have space for another one, do I? No. Okay, that's fine. We'll just take it up again. But I already have a 6-month HTML course I took in middle school, and the professor threw it back. Whoa! He threw it back? That's crazy. Listen, I've taken HTML several times, okay? Every time, it's easy, but still pretty fun to do. Like, I took it in fucking high school, and I took it in college, and, like, I don't know, I learned how to do JavaScript in the college one, so, I mean, that was new. That's something, you know? You know what? I can make some of this like a staircase. We can pretend like anyone is gonna work here without flying around it. You know what I mean? Where are my ramps? Catwalk ramp. Fucking go up. Thank you. I would love to decorate the fuck out of this place, but I feel like I never have time to. I learned how to 3D model, and I love having Blender open for just 10 hours a day. Dude, I wish I knew how to 3D model. However, I do not, and therefore, I have somebody else doing it for me. You know, for that thing. This is just Minecraft creative mode for programmers. What, this? I mean, kinda. Not really. It is still a survival game in the sense that, like, I have a health bar and I have to fight off la criaturas that want me dead. And I do have to do resource management. That's something. Let's see. I'm gonna have to do like another stack of 5 up here because there's not space. And then I'll make another floor that sits over the refineries. And that floor will have 10 assemblers. Yeah. Because I don't have space. You into you. You know what? You know what the 2 a.m. mind should do? No, no. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. I feel so. It feels weird to just ask for fucking money. But you should super chat to me right now. No, no. There we go. Those go up. And then I need more assemblers. You're broke? Ha! I feel that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's a merger. I gotta run a poll in the server, because there's 2 games that I have in mind for Thursday and Friday, but I don't know which one to do. Why is Kirby messaging me? Ah, I see why. They made burger for dinner. Hell yeah. Invest all my money into Tesla and now it's gone. Yeah, why would you invest in the Nazi company? Why would you do this? This was a mistake. You into you, and you into you. Listen, I really like their uniforms. I mean cars. Yeah, their cars are really cool. You know what I find hilarious? Fucking, like Tesla... Like, the top Tesla people, which are, like, Elon's family or whatever, right? The top holders of Tesla shares have done nothing but sell their shares. The ones that have laggy brake pedals? Yeah, the ones that, like, are made out of glue. We put the car together with glue. Yeah, that company. I find it very funny and also very upsetting. I saw like a clip from Elon or whatever at some sort of employee conference or something where he was like, you know, please don't sell your shares. Please don't sell your shares. We're gonna do great things. We're gonna do great things. Please don't sell your shares. And then like every single like higher up at the company is like buying no shares and selling all of their shares because of course they are. Why would they invest in the company that makes nothing but empty promises? Go. And then we need another floor. So that's 5. We need another 10 more assemblers. We should be able to stick 10 on the top floor. We're kind of clipping into the environment. That's all right. You into you. You know, I had a history teacher back in the day who was like, I don't care if you learn like nothing out of this class. The only thing I want you to remember is that you should invest in the stock market like early on. And he was like, I paid off like several weddings because I did. And then COVID happened. That kind of put a wrench in everything. Why is this staircase like longer than the other ones? Huh? Oh, god damn it. It's because I made it too tall. Fuck's sake. Well. I love how I figured that out, not because I noticed that the wall was too tall originally, just that the staircase was longer than it was supposed to be. That's fine. I'll just build it again. And can you forgive me for refunding Guilty Gear? If it doesn't run on your computer, then like it's whatever. It is not a moral failing to not play Guilty Gear. Like yes, it is. Hey, you tried. Because no Togeseki. True, and also no Bridget. But you know what? Computer bad, therefore no Guilty Gear. So what are you gonna do about it, you know? Brisket is DLC. This is also true. However, Yar Har Fiddledee. Although I did buy Brisket. I will not ever regret my Bridget purchase. Because I'm not a big fan of the fact that the game does not give you like any means of earning new characters at all. You don't even get to like test them out in the training room, which is really annoying. Like, if you want to know what, like, a certain character does so you can better fight them in real matches, you can't even do that. Which is really stupid, in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of the government. Me neither. One, two, three, four, five. Yep, that's enough for 2 belts. Then 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. I could probably pull these in a little closer, but it's whatever. So split you. I do not agree with the whole, like, taxation is theft thing. Taxation is necessary. The problem, the problem is that we don't tax, like, our wealthiest enough. And therefore, tax becomes a much bigger burden on those who have the hardest trouble in paying it. Like, if I want there to be things like, you know, free healthcare and free like public transit, then there must be taxes. The problem is Nazi fucks, yeah. Nazi fucks, corporate lobbying, oligarchs, that kind of thing. Where we could be getting a lot of money to do good things for everybody, but instead we have a bunch of fucking elites that'd rather hoard onto their wealth and not let anybody be able to do anything in this country. So, you know, good times. Imagine not having free healthcare and good public transportation system. This comment was written by a true European. Oh, I wish. Oh, I wish. I mean, like, the city that we went to, they had like a rapid transit bus system. It's not exactly a metro, but it's something. I'll take something. What the hell? No, you're off center. The issue is moving. Only the rich can do it easily. Yeah. That's why we need to make all, like, places in the US better. You still looking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are they still coming?
But
Okay. I think now that you've gotten rid of all of, like, the reasons for them to be there, it should go away. What about those wacky Tesla tunnels? Boom, problem solved. Fucking bro reinvented the metro and did it worse. Like, fucking, them things are garbage. It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna take a Tesla tunnel and there won't be any traffic. Surprise, there's traffic in the tunnel that has, like, no emergency services in case, like, there's a crash or something. Are you having a heart attack in the Tesla tunnel? Good fucking luck trying to get, like, an ambulance to you. What the hell? Oh, there's just not any product. Okay. Why is there no product? Because there's no product in the smelters. Why is there no product in the smelters? Because we are full of water. Okay, hang on. Right. Let's flush the system. I'm pretty sure I balanced this with the... Oh! No, I didn't. I just put a fucking valve there and never limited it. God damn it. Okay, hang on. How much... Give me a second. I still have the thing here. 420 water's output. 180 units of water. Right. So this needs to be capped. at 180 at limit. We'll flush the whole system. There we go. Hopefully this doesn't fall apart again. We'll see. It's not a problem. Oh, it will fall apart once once the actual systems clog up again. Alright, well, I've given myself time before that happens. It's not a problem for Elon, though. He is all-powerful and will never die. Ugh. I love how every original idea that Elon has had is just the same thing that a 5th grader would have after reading a sci-fi novel. True! What a wacky piece of shit that man is. On God. Okay, I don't know where the sheets are going. Oh, right. I am use it to make heat sinks. I gotta look at my notes again. Hang on. Get rid of you. Open you up. Okay. What do the notes say? Copper ore into copper ingot. 200 goes to aluminum. That's what we just did. 175 goes to making copper sheets. 290 aluminum sheets required. Which we're making... How many aluminum sheets are we making? Oh, yeah, we're making like 600 of them. Okay. 175 copper ingots, copper sheets, 7.7 assemblers making heat sinks. 7.7 repeating times 37.5 sheets equals 290. 1.6 repeating aluminum sheets required. Okay. So there's like an excess. There's like an excess of about 300 sheets per minute. I don't know what I'm gonna do with 300 aluminum sheets per minute. Hover packs, hazmat suit, heat sink. Okay. Well, I have a fuck ton of sheets now. And I can use them for something else if need be, and I can also store them. Although I'm already storing them, so I don't know what good that would do. I guess if I got more copper, I could make more heat sinks. I can make a fuck ton of heat sinks. I need to find some more. I'm missing some crafting recipes. I'm missing some crafting recipes. I don't know what these two are, but I could use the sheets for that. I think for right now, I might end up just throwing them away. Blood has more ketamine in his system than a horse with a broken nose. True! Fucking druggy. Trying to run the government. Like, good job, bud. You fucked everything up, and everybody hates you. Although, everybody already hated you. So that's not much of a change. Go away forever. I still find it incredibly funny that he was, like, trying to make himself, like, this, pro gamer figure. And then he just, like, bought his way into, he, like, bought his Path of Exile 2 account up, or whatever. And then his fucking, like, trans daughter came out and said, yeah, he sucks. He fucking sucks. Did you see the one? Did you, Goob? Did you see the one where he was like, where she was like, yeah. So he's really fucking bad, and I had to carry him while I was like when I was like 12 years old on Overwatch, because Elon was a fucking Hanzo main or some shit. That shit was funny as hell. You know what? I kind of want to put a roof on this building. I want to make this building look nice. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that yet, though. But god damn it, I'm going to try. I'm going to get, like, Brutalist or something up in this shit. Why try and make it look nice? Because the game gives you all these tools to make things look nice, and then I never use them. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. You need to go. Why green and purple? Oh, I wasn't gonna do that. Fucking Goob told me to do that, but I'm not going to. I may be like giving the box like an aesthetic, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to be like changing the color palette off of like pink or something. Like that's not changing. And that gets glass walls. And we're gonna do like an interior wall. You have no idea. Goop had me worried there for a second. Yeah, nah. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Besides, I'm too lazy. I may be attempting to make this look nice, but I am still too lazy to fix like the color palette issue that like makes everything not how it's supposed to be. We'll put in some railings. Where are my railings at? I'm pretty sure I have like a, yeah, here we go. Road barrier, modern railing. There we go. Something a bit like that. Although I will put... I will put like a pillar that goes up the middle. Is making the gods of OSHA happy right now? Yes. That I shall do. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's probably not OSHA compliant to be able to stand right here and then reach out and touch a high voltage power power tower. But you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. Maybe we'll put like a sign down or something. Green and blue and a bit of purple. I don't want to have to fix like the I don't want to have to fix the like the customizer for some reason. For some reason, right? Look, I have factory swatch to be applied to all buildings by default except with their own default swatch. Concrete, yeah, concrete's supposed to be like white or something. And yet this concrete wall is using like the pink swatch, and I don't know why. I haven't been able to figure that part out. Can I get that under you? Nope, damn it, I had it. There we go. Oh, didn't I have it like... I think I set it up differently somewhere else. Where it was like... You... And then... You... And then like... Something like this. I don't really remember. Yeah, something like this. I don't remember how I set it up over somewhere else. That's concrete. Yeah, we got lots of concrete. Inverted ramp wall. Go. Does this look alright? I think this is okay. Something like this. And then one for you. I'm just gonna hope that's touching the ground. And just not worry about it. And you get to have something special because you're overlapping that. How am I going to design you? Go. Get rid of you. Yeah, sure. Something like that. Whatever. Oh god, that clips right through. Hang on. What if we don't do that? And instead, build another corner, like, right there. Yeah, like that. Big box! We gotta put a roof on the big box, too. That goes there. Like that, and then... Oop. Wait, no, shit, hang on. What do we think? What do we think of this so far? Is this looking good? I'm gonna refocus my efforts real quick on belting all of the shit that needs to get belted down to the train station. Just for a minute. Holy shit, the bisexual light. I think it's just my flashlight on pink equipment. I need some more bisexual lighting in my life. I want to get like string lights for inside my bedroom. That's the goal eventually. Is to put string lighting up around my room. And then just light my room with string lighting. Probably like RGB string lighting too, so that way I can like change the tone. All the light I need in my life is in this stream. Aww. Though you do need light bulbs. Also, don't make me sound like a fucking cult leader. I'm just a fucking trans girl that hasn't done any fucking voice training. Because she's lazy as hell. Tulane Charles Manson. Yo, I have like some really cool ideas for projects in the future, and I hope y'all like them. It's probably not gonna be like perfect starting out, which makes me upset because I don't like doing things if they're not perfect, but is what it is. Gotta learn and try and do better. God damn it. I was lost, but then I found the light. Comparing to the light with QueenOfDance. No! No! Oh my god. Subscribe to the Patreon today. No! Listen, I'm just here to make people laugh and provide a cool community. That's all I want to do. And make a couple bucks, because otherwise I do not exist. Otherwise I go back to working in like retail or something. No shame in that. But I've done my time. I served my sentence. Come down here. Yep, that's fine. Customer service is really soul-sucking. It is... Working with people in general can be pretty soul-sucking and intense. I worked for months to buy a cool laptop, and now I have a cool laptop? Hell yeah. What will you laptop with your laptop? I guess they'll watch me stream for some fucking reason. I don't know why y'all are here. Who are you people? The cult leader who doesn't realize she's a cult leader. Who are you people and what are you doing in my house? It runs Blender and your nice background noise? Ah, I see. I see, I see. I wish I knew how to use Blender. I do not, though. I am not smart. I would like to know how to use Blender. I'm going to have to learn how to use some amount of Blender at some point. I don't know if you saw, but, like, in the Discord server, fucking Maddie... made me and is working on... Wait, shit. Maddie's working on, like a very PS1 style version of my model for me. And I'm very appreciative of it. And now I gotta learn how to, like, animate in Blender so I can, use it properly. On what channel? What do you mean? I do not understand your question. Alright, I want to work on a roof. The PS1 style model? Oh, no, wait, no, Maddie's just making it for my channel, and now I gotta learn how to use Blender. I mean, I wanted to use Blender before this, but she's been making it in Blender, and now it's like, oh, I guess I could use that as, like, for the channel for something. I'm not entirely sure what yet, but would be really cool. How about one more up? This is gonna be a very Minecraft-ass looking roof. Bruh, please work properly. I made some low poly stuff some months ago and it looked pretty good. Nice. I'm sure I'll find a way to like make it useful. I just don't know exactly how yet. I'll figure it out. feel like at least some of this should probably be a, like a window light. Give me grip metal? Yeah, grip metal. That'll be nice. That'll work. Car. Hi, Paddington. Have you been here, by the way? I lost track of Paddington. I don't know where she went. I'm just over here building a building. That's what I'm doing. Yep. And then up to... Oh, yeah, I gotta plug this into the train. This has to go to the other side. What time is it? Oh god, I just realized we hit 3 hours. Well, kinda. I've been starting stream like a little bit early, but you guys can't tell because I have it set to private. Make it 5? No! I want to eat food! I want to be able to eat food. I've been told that there is hamburger for dinner tonight. I would like to eat the hamburger. That would be nice. Classic American meal. Yeah. I am an American. This is true. I speak hamburger English. And nothing else. So, you know. Alright, all this shit needs to go on the train. And then probably head back to the other spot where I have more space. My food today was 2 cigarettes and a glass of wine. I'd call you French, but you already said that you're like Hungarian, so... Ah, France. La city of love. Actually, wait, no. Was someone else? Was someone else Hungarian? Maybe I got it mixed up. Somebody in L. Okay, no, yeah, I got that mixed up. Whoops. Shows what I know. I got super brains. Okay, I want you to stop moving for a bit. Or... What are you doing? Nope, shit. Stop moving. There we go. Turn off self-driving. They were murmuring? Yeah, murmuring. Okay, so that goes all up in this bitch. And then you load. Did I set like a... I don't know if I know I set it up to be 3 long. 3 building, like 3 freight platforms long. I don't know if I actually put another freight platform over there. So let's go fix that real quick. We gotten a lot done over here, which is good. I don't... Oh, yeah, so like all of this is to make heat sinks, so that way they can go together with motors to make cooling systems. And I don't have enough motors, so I'm gonna have to go make motors somewhere else. But then once I make the motor somewhere else, I also have to find nitrogen gas to make cooling systems, and then take the cooling systems and take it to the radio control unit factory to make supercomputers. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's why we're over here. Oh my god. All of this to make fucking heat sinks. Jesus. Okay. Now once I have 50 supercomputers, I can start doing nuclear power. That's gonna be a time and a half. I cannot wait to make a thumbnail based on that. Fucking... I'm building a fucking nuclear power plant for the first time. Surely nothing will go wrong. You are set to unload. Okay, and then this needs to get expanded by a lot. So now I also need to make refineries for copper sheets, because the rest of this copper goes together to make copper sheets, to which I need, what, 200 for aluminum, 175 for copper sheets. Okay. You copper sheets, and then it's 22.5 in. I got what, 175 going in, so 175 divided by 22.5 is 77, is 7 and 7 repeating. Okay. Got it. Jesus. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dude, someone's gotta fucking stop me, or else I'm just gonna keep building shit. Oh, shit. Wrong way. No, god damn it. Is that what y'all want? For me to never stop building shit on stream? Let's see. More. Okay. Do a little more. But y'all, you gotta help me with conversation topics. My brain is, falling apart. As you can tell, because I built all the splitters in the wrong direction. Someone fucking ask me a question or some shit. There we go. One human. Ah, I see we're taking the question and flipping it on its head. 1 human versus 100 gorillas. Does the human get a gun? Yeah, what kind of human are we talking about? Do they get a gun? Are they from the game Helldivers 2? I think a Helldiver could take out 100 gorillas. No, but the human had a healthy 8 hours of rest. Oh! Yeah. See, that's reasonable. That's understandable. There we go. So you go into you, which goes into you, and you, and then you. And then how much water? You need to be downclocked to... hang on. I bet on the human, honestly. You probably... What, Goob, do you think you could take on 100 gorillas all at the same time? Human theoretically could do it, but only with weapons and if their gorillas weren't working together. Yeah, if the human had like a fucking nuke, it would win, sure. Or a helicopter with a fucking mounted gun. Fucking Spec Ops style. 77.7 repeating, I believe. What's 22? Hang on, what's 22? 22.5 times 6. 135 plus 17.5. No, I've done something wrong. Shit, hang on. No, yeah, 7. Oh, plus... It's 7 of them, not 6 of them. So plus another... 22.5... 175. Okay, perfect. You're back from the session of gears that are guilty that you strive for? Hell yeah. I'm... totally mentally stable. Yes, indeed. How much water does this need? 175 water. Okay. Do you guys get enough water? Yeah, you get enough water. How much water does this put out? It doesn't matter. I don't need to buff the water doodads. Ruby are the biggest troll. I'm selling them weapons. Wait, are you selling the gorillas weapons? Oh god. Would this be classified as guerrilla warfare? I'm nuts! You have to fight 500 gorillas with machine guns. Oh, with the indomitable human spirit. Perhaps they still have a chance. Maybe with the heart of the cards, they can win. I'm losing it! Ashamed that I laughed at the gorilla joke. Oh, fuck's sake. It's what you get on the Queen of Dance YouTube channel. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm like this. It's literally the first stream of the week. I have done much worse. No, you're off. Like, I did a fucking 13-hour stream. I guess I was more mentally prepared for that one. Goku could beat 100 gorillas. You know who could defeat Goku? The right? What? I don't understand. I don't get it. Oh, given that the human is a writer. Okay, so if the human writes their way out of the situation, after all, the pen is mightier than the sword. So, you know, that ought to do it. Oh god, not the lions again. I don't understand. Alright, that's all that taken care of. Now we need power. I need 175. So I'm just gonna double up. Ah, shit, not like that. Genuine question. I think I've asked this question before, but I don't think I got, like, a good answer. Does, like, my reasoning make sense on stream when I'm, like, talking about what it is that I have to do to make shit? Like, I really try to make sure that you guys are involved and understanding of, like, what happens and for what purpose. Like, am I doing a good job of that, or does, like, nothing make sense ever because it's satisfactory? Genuine question. Satisfactory can be a very long and confusing game. My IQ is barely double digit. You'd have to explain it like I'm 3 or something? Okay. Well, that's goob out. Nothing makes sense ever because I'm stupid. Oh, okay. I guess my entire audience is just like super self-deprecating. The product. I gotta make the thing out of the other things. And then I gotta ship those things that I made to a different factory using a choo-choo train. Because belts over long distances look ugly. There you go. Okay, that's all my sheets. Factories! Exactly! Factories! Love factories. Oh, train mentioned. Yeah, trains! Look! Look, there's the choo-choo train. Wow! Gotta optimize our efficiencies with choo-choo trains. Hype for train. Okay, I need. What does the fucking note say? 7.7 times 7.5. Oh god, I don't know what that means. 7.7 repeating assemblers making heat sinks. Okay, that's all I need to know. Got it. Oh, I did set up a second spot for shit. Okay, cool. So your output. I'm actually gonna put you somewhere a little different so that way it can reach. That's the sure sign of an insane mind. Uh-oh. Successfully refunded? A real shame, but it happens, you know? I'm glad you tried. You know what I mean? But like it just is how it is. It be that way sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You have to be a little insane to survive in this world. I'm building these in the wrong direction. You know what? I don't care. I guess they're going this way now. Dude, someone fucking... I took a picture of, I took a picture of a meal that I got at a Mexican restaurant yesterday, and somebody photoshopped the meal, like, off the plate and put, like, a little guy on the plate instead. I was like, holy shit, that looks amazing. And so I saved it to my phone. It's incredible. That is some real shit right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, was that you? Wait. Holy shit. I didn't realize that was you. God damn. You are good at Photoshop. Me? No. That was some grade A Photoshop, I tell you what. Ah, shit. No, I built this the wrong way. God damn it. This splitter needs to go like that. Oh, for fuck's sake. I also built the merger in the wrong direction. I'm glad no one here understands what I'm building, like, at all. I will attempt to make it make sense. Okay, so I want to make supercomputers, okay? I want to make supercomputers, right? Now, the thing is, to make a supercomputer, I can either make it with regular computers, AI limiters, high-speed connectors, and plastic. The thing about plastic is in order to get plastic, you have to drill oil, which is kind of a pain in the ass, because then you gotta do something with the oil. Either package it into packaged fuel or just burn it for power instantly, right? Alternatively, I could use the radio control units that I've built in a previous stream, plus cooling systems that I don't have. I somewhat understand since I've played Satisfactory a little bit. The reason I want supercomputers, because if you look up here in the top right, I need 50 supercomputers in order to unlock nuclear power. And I want nuclear power because I want to be able to have more power. I want to be able to power more stuff. Anyway, so supercomputers. We're going to make them out of radio control units. So I need cooling systems. Well, how do I make cooling systems? Well, the cooling systems, I can either make them with heat sinks, rubber, water, and nitrogen gas, right? The problem with that is that rubber, same problem with plastic. It's a pain in the ass to work with plastic and rubber. So what if instead we used heat sinks, motors, and nitrogen gas? Okay. Either way, I need heat sinks. Tried running Satisfactory once, it didn't work very well. How do I make heat sinks? Heat sinks, I need copper sheets, and I need aluminum sheets. Okay, copper sheets. Copper sheets comes from copper. Okay, so up there, all the way up there, we're drilling raw copper out of the ground. The raw copper comes out of the ground, comes down here, and then we purify the raw copper into copper ingots using water. And the reason for that is that you get a higher return on investment, copper to copper ingot, by refining it in water than doing it in a smelter. So if we look here, copper ingot, a copper ingot in a smelter turns 30 copper ore into 30 copper ingots. But doing it in a smelter turns 15 copper ore into 37.5 copper ingots. So you're more than doubling the amount of copper you get per your original copper being mined out of the ground. Okay, so that's that part taken care of. The next part is you have to turn the copper ingots into sheets, because remember, we need to make heat sinks, and heat sinks need copper sheets. Okay, so copper sheets, same thing. Double it and give it to the next person. There you go. We're doubling it. Copper sheets, same deal. We can either turn 20 copper ingots into 10 copper sheets, right, with just the use of a constructor, or we can use water again and turn 22 copper ingots to 22 copper ingots. So we can either cut our resources in half and have half as many copper sheets, or we infuse more water into the situation and we get an even 1-to-1. We're not doubling it and giving it to the next person. We're just keeping the same that we had to begin with. So we double it and then we keep it the same thanks to the power of water. And since we're building this out on a fucking ocean, we've got all the water in the world. We don't have a problem with water. So that's the copper sheet side of things taken care of. The harder part is the aluminum. Aluminum sheets. We need aluminum sheets. How do we get aluminum sheets? We need aluminum ingot and we need copper ingots. So some of the copper ingots that we're making here for sheets are going on this train. Ah, wire. Yeah, Jesse. What if instead of water we used an alcoholic beverage? I don't know, just pretend the fucking water's tequila or some shit. I don't fucking know. Hey, by the way, while I was at Pride, I got like an infused alcohol where you like put in your own alcohol. It looks really cool. I can't wait to try it. Anyway, some of the copper ingots goes on this train all the way over there, right? And that's where the aluminum ingots, we're doing alternate pure ingots. So that way we don't have to use silica. We need aluminum scrap. We're doing this one, which is the alumina solution. and petroleum coke. Petroleum coke comes from heavy oil residue. Heavy oil residue comes from the ground, from oil, which is over there. So we're still using some oil. So that's our oil and our heavy oil residue. Alumina solution. Alumina solution comes from our sloppy alumina, which is our bauxite, which we're mining. The bauxite comes from up top. It gets mined. It gets dropped down. More water. The U.S. is on its way. Dude, we had plenty of U.S. oil jokes last Satisfactory stream. Those go over there. That goes over there. It's a lot. You know, I try to make it understandable and digestible, but I also just try to make it entertaining. So that way, if you're just here for the laughs, you know, that's okay. So this, you're just here for the comedy? Well, I'll try to be funny. I'm not very funny. I've tricked you all. Don't worry, I've played some... Don't worry, I've played some Minecraft mod packs before. It's basically the same thing. Okay. If you've played like a factory Minecraft mod pack, or Factorio, or something along those lines. Queen, was your account made on 666? No, I don't think so. I don't remember when my account was made. I made my account originally back when I was extremely young. So that way, me and my sister and our neighborhood friend could share and showcase a really stupid video that we filmed. And, like, that was it. That was the whole reason. And that is very much a private video on the channel at this point. I can go see when it was uploaded, though. Hang on. Channel, account, videos. Sort by date. Oldest. Ah, yes. Uploaded February 20th, 2012. So that's when that was done. And then my second video was uploaded July 27th, 2012. And actually garnered about 8,000 views, but is also privated. Another private video, another private video. Yeah. Every now and then I like triple check that the stuff on my account going like far back enough doesn't have anything that shouldn't be visible. And then things will just go unlisted or privated. Ah, shit, I missed. Alright, that goes that way. You are unload. Right, and then I need to maybe try Mr. Beast style content. Fuck no. God no. Hell no. If y'all see me fucking switch to like retention bait videos, fucking shoot me in the head. God damn. Hell no. No, I want to do essays at some point. That's like the goal. I've been doing a lot of writing in the background. Wasn't his game show like actually psychotic? Dude, his game show sucked. It just wasn't good, as far as I can tell. I didn't watch it per se, but I watched like a lot of different people's opinions on it. I watched like the Big Joel video on it. Either Big Joel or Little Joel. Same guy, two different channels. But he like breaks it down like episode by episode. Am I bisexual enough to make video essays? Maybe not bisexual, but I am gay enough. Which I think counts. Let's see. You are aluminum CAD aluminum sheets. Listen, I've been putting a lot of effort behind the scenes into this. So I hope it goes well. Y'all don't even know what I've been doing behind the scenes to try and make this work. So I hope it goes well. Unload at sex tips. Can I make an asexual video essay? Sure. Yeah, so we're unloading copper and we're loading sheets here. How to build a pipe bomb. No! Timetable. Load. Sheets. Save. Load copper. Unload. Sheets. Save. Save changes. Turn on self-driving. Please teach us to make sure we don't accidentally make any. It would be really bad if we accidentally made like 100. Super. I mean. No, I've been working on some writing. I've got like some new artwork being made in the background. I've commissioned people. You show how serious I am about this. Hopefully the videos will sort of feed into the streams and the streams will feed into the videos. That's the goal. I just hope my writing and my delivery don't suck. I just want to make sure this works. Yeah, you're full of copper, so you're not gonna pick anything up. Hey, we get to watch the choo-choo train. We get to watch this train. We get to ride on the train. After this does its thing, I'm gonna go fucking eat dinner. I've done enough today. I love trans. I love trans too. Trains are great and so are trans. Real. Theme of this channel: trains, trans, and yo-yos. Yep, so there's a little switcheroo right there. Queen of Train. The world's best chaser. God damn. Can the train dance, though? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it can just, do its job. Which it does very dutifully. It does a good job. I'll probably have to make a second train to go handle picking up the heat sinks and taking them to wherever I decide to build motors. That's gonna be the next challenge, is figuring out where to make more motors and how to make them, because I don't know yet. Second train has hit the factory. God damn it. Alright, so now we should have another switcheroo. Where we take sheets. Yep. Copper goes on the train. Sheets come off the train. Sheets get loaded into the station and then get fed into there. And then come across this belt. And then come up here. And then this all needs to be set to heatsink. You, copy you, copy you, copy you, copy you, copy you. And then I gotta merge all these together. Oh yeah, I didn't finish making the other factory look nice. Maybe I'll work on that some tomorrow. Plug that into there, that into there. Alright, once I get these powered on, with some power from over here, come across here. You. And with that magic, because it might as well be magic with this game. Ah, fuck, I forgot to give you, sheets. God damn it, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pipe bomb. So cool. I wonder what happens if I... Yay! We have heat sinks! We have our very first heat sinks. Oh, it's glorious. Glorious day. Alright. So, in the quest to make supercomputers, in the quest to make cooling systems, in the quest to make heat sinks, we have made heat sinks. This is a wonderful day. Look at those heat sinks. Oh, they're glorious. Yeah. So now, to finish making cooling systems, I gotta find somewhere to make motors. Preferably somewhat near where there is nitrogen gas. So yeah. That's how that went. That's how today went. We got a lot done, to be completely honest. I rebuilt iron plates real fast. I got... Don't even think about ending stream? Why not? Why not? Why not, Coop? Please! I stayed an extra 40 minutes for y'all. Don't. Dance! Dance, you fool! Hey, look, if you want the monkey to dance, you better be willing to give her coin. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Oh my god. I want to go eat a burger. I want to go be American. With my Borgor. Yeah, stream till 10:40. God. Oh my god. I mean, I could. I literally could. I literally could just keep building shit, right? We should go back to doubloons. I literally could. I'd have to go. I have to check the map, right? Obviously, I need to come over here and start looking at motor. Hang on, shit. Clear you out to 0. Add motor. Figure out what the most optimal way to make motors is. Also check how many motors I need. Cooling system. 10 heat sinks per minute means 5 blenders making cooling systems. 5 times 2.5. 5 times 2.5 is 12.5 motors needed. So I need 12.5 motors. What is this asking me to do? Caterium? Oh god. It wants caterium, water, limestone. No, I don't need to do basic iron ingots. I can probably just get away with regular iron. Options. Let's uncheck basic iron ingots. Copper and iron. Copper, iron. We should clone the Queen of Dance, name the Princess of Dance, and have a clone stream whenever Queen can't. Oh my god. Here, fine. We'll do a little looky at where our next factory should be. I need copper, I don't need coal, I don't need bauxite. I need copper, I need iron, and apparently I need caterium. Caterium, and then resource wells. I don't want oil, I just want gas. Okay, where is gas? There's gas up here. There's nitrogen gas up here. There's caterium, there's copper, and then there is some iron over here. Okay. So I can maybe make some motors up here. Hang on. How much copper do I need? Oh, not much. Oh, damn. I really don't need that much to make 12 motors. Okay. I should probably try and max it out then, huh? The weakest link is gonna be, what, copper? Yeah. I can do, at best, 150 copper per minute. So 41 plus 25 is 66. What if we jump this up to like 90? No, that's too much. Because what? I've got 300 copper? No, I've got 150 copper, not 300, because I don't have minor Mark 3s. Oh, shit. What about 40 motors per minute? Nope, that's too much. 35 motors per minute. 115.11 plus 70. It's 185. That's still too high. 30 motors per minute. $28 plus 60 is 158. We're getting there. 28 motors per minute. What about that? Temple is now crafting? Hell yeah. I'm being bullied to like keep streaming. 92 plus 50, nope, not 65, 56, 148. Okay, perfect. What about one more? What about 29 motors per minute? What is that? 95.38 plus 58. No, so it needs to be 28 motors per minute. Numbers! And then... yeah, there's plenty of iron. There's like a fuck ton of iron over here. Oh god, they're all pure. That's crazy. It's almost 9 p.m. You're almost free? No, because I've been streaming for almost 4 hours, not almost 3 hours. It already was 9 p.m. At least over on the East Coast, which is what matters. Pure Caterium. Oh wow, I could pull 600 Caterium out of that? When I'm not even going to be close to that? Holy shit. You make it 6. Caterium ingots, foundries. Okay, so for this, what parts need water? The Caterium needs water. Oh, and I gotta make more steamed copper sheets. Cool. A whole week of stream. Never stop. Never stop. No, I can't. I'd die. I could probably cart the Caterium next to the copper, and then cart the copper down like I did that, and then move everything over to a factory like right here, and then mix in the iron. Yeah, if I could do this right here, that'd be a hell of a lot better. Oh, but no, I don't want to do that because I have to get everything up next to the nitrogen gas. Because I need the heat sinks and the motors to be next to the nitrogen gas to make the cooling systems. So I need you to get on the train, and then the train needs to like scale the mountain to like go up there. And then I need iron from like over there and Caterium from over there, but they have to go back. Oh god. Oh, I don't know. I'm not in the right state of mind to make choices about this just yet, so we're just gonna save it and call it a day. As much as I'd love to keep going, I gotta plan some of this out tomorrow, not tonight. Day 32, part 2. Duration 145 hours. Jesus Christ, this game never ends. All right. Let me hit y'all with the see you next time. Thank you, Tank, Nodgeball, Transfam Rat, Evil Ellis, Scuffy, and then what? Helicopter Cat and Paddington. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me today. I will see you all tomorrow for some more Satisfactory. I'm gonna put a poll up in the server. I want y'all to vote on it. You better give me that PC. You're supposed to come pick it up. Apparently everybody is broke, which is fair enough, except for my patrons, because we didn't get any super chats tonight. Maybe next time. Maybe next time Tank will show up and give me $10 to call me gay again. That's pretty fun. I like it when he does that. Other than that, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!